Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Savage Traveling. I'm coming to you from the Mission Control today. We're just hanging out here in front of the window to get some of that sweet, sweet sunlight. And we're going to talk a little bit about the future of the channel and what I have planned coming up. Basically, I do have a trip planned. I just don't know if it's going to 100% come off. This is like the second time I've had to book this trip. And I've changed destinations, you know, tried to figure this out. But if you don't know, like my father's very sick. It's who I live with. He's the one that really makes this all work because, you know, I was living here when I started traveling and I could come and go as I please, but now he's, you know, sick. Actually, he's in the hospital doing, like, they held him for chemo because it's like a stronger chemo and they want to watch him while they give it to him, and they're trying to really get this, it's called MDS, the blast, the stuff that's in his blood that makes, you know, like kills your red blood cells or makes it where you can't make them anymore. Something along those lines. But so we might have to go back and get another stem cell transplant. Now I know on my channel it shows me giving a stem cell transplant like 2 years ago, or I'm donating the stem cells. Well, I just did that again like 2 months ago or a month or two back for him as like a top-op, and it really didn't work. So they're having to take a new approach to things. So that's where we're at right now, and that's why he's not in Nashville. He's in Indianapolis at the doctor, so it's not like, at least he isn't 6 hours away from home. He's only an hour and a half, and I can run down there anytime I need to, yada, yada, yada. But like after this, we might have to go to Nashville for 4 months at some point. So I don't know if it's gonna come sooner or later, but I think at some point we're gonna have to go back there. And like, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to go on my trip in June. So if you don't see anything from me, you know, in the next, well, I plan to do a couple of local videos. I got some ideas. I've just been waiting for the weather to get right, and I was hoping gas would come back down because I was waiting gas to go down in the first place and it shot up like $2. Now we're just waiting for any relief. I'm gonna get those videos out of the way, and then hopefully in June I'll be able to take off and do this big ass adventure I got planned, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. So what I'm hoping for is my dad to get better, and then we'll go from there. And if you know, I'll get a next international trip in when I can. I have vouchers. I have flight vouchers for well over $1,000 if I don't make this next flight. So like, I have it. It's ready. I'm just waiting for the time and, you know, everything to click. And COVID, you know, like I said, it's everything's been effed here lately. And, you know, my dad being sick, and then my dad being, and then having COVID, and everybody having COVID and everything, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Just not really, it's not been the best 2 years for anybody. I mean, maybe some people, maybe like Bezos or somebody, but it ain't been peach and cream over here, I'll tell you that much. But that's besides the point. Hopefully, like, I can take off in June, but if not, if I have to wait till the winter, I mean, if that's, you know, if that happens, I have to wait till later in the year, it'll just be even bigger and better trip. So that's just my little update here. You know, if I go back down to Nashville, I promise to do a lot of videos from down there because, like, I won't be the donor this time, so I won't be involved in any of that. So I'll be able to, I'll just have more time on my hands, like, you know, because once they have their hands on him, there ain't nothing really I can do but sit there and chill with the dog or whatever. So I plan to do some like live streaming from, like, you know, the Nashville honky tonk downtown at night, like things like that if it gets that far, you know. Like I said, I have ideas and I want to make tons of content. It has just been like when your dad's sick all the time, it just, I don't want to be on camera when I'm all like sad and shit, you know what I'm saying? So hey, we're starting to feel better regardless of what happens here in the future. We're just going to start making videos because I need to start making, you know, some money. And I think I can do it like this. So stay with me, please. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more from me, there's definitely more coming. I want to go to a bunch of different countries. Like this next trip I have planned is a country I've been to before, but that's okay because we're going to do some cool stuff if it happens. If not, if it gets postponed till the winter, I promise to go to a brand new country that I've never been to before. So this has been Zach with Savage Traveling. Love, light, peace. Thank you very much. Later.